You ever stare at a bill and just freeze? Like it's not just papers, it's a punch in the chest. That's financial anxiety, and it's costing us a lot more than dollars. Welcome to Finance After Failure, where we talk about money, not from the top of the mountain, but from the muddy middle of the climb. Today, I want to talk about something we don't usually put in spreadsheets: the emotional toll of financial anxiety. Not the numbers, not the budgets, but the fatigue, the paralysis, the shame spiral that kicks in every time we open our banking app. You're not just broke. You're overwhelmed. And that emotional weight, it's draining your energy, your confidence, even your relationships. Let's name it. Financial anxiety isn't just worrying about money. It's that gnawing unease in your gut. The feeling that no matter how hard you try, you're falling behind. It's checking your account 20 times a day and still feeling uncertain. It's being scared to open emails from your bank. It's saying yes to dinner plans when you know you shouldn't, just to avoid the embarrassment of saying, I can't afford it. It's mentally calculating how much food you have left in the fridge and wondering if you can make it stretch until Friday. And the worst part? It's invisible. You're showing up to work, smiling at people, maybe even giving advice to others, while your own financial panic simmers underneath. Here's the thing. Financial anxiety doesn't just cost us money. It costs us mental bandwidth. It makes it harder to concentrate, harder to sleep, harder to make decisions, even small ones like what to eat for lunch. Because your brain is constantly in survival mode, you can't plan for the future. You're stuck in a loop of reacting instead of creating. You might avoid checking your accounts entirely, which leads to late fees, overdrafts, missed opportunities, and then you feel worse. And so the cycle continues. It also costs us our self-worth. We start internalizing our financial situation as a personal failure. Like, I should have known better. I'm an adult. Why am I still like this? And that shame? It isolates us. We don't ask for help. We don't talk about it. We just carry it quietly until it bleeds into every part of our lives. This anxiety doesn't come out of nowhere. Maybe you grew up watching your parents stress over money. Or maybe you were taught that financial stability equals morality, that being broke means you're lazy or irresponsible. Or maybe life just blindsided you. Medical bills, layoffs, debt, divorce, inflation. And suddenly, you're in survival mode. With no manual, no support, and a nervous system that thinks every financial decision is a life or death threat. Okay, so what now? First, breathe. Seriously, take a breath. You're not broken. You're not a failure. You're a human dealing with a system that was never built for emotional safety. Second, start small. Don't aim to fix everything in one night. Pick one thing. Maybe it's checking your balance without shame. Maybe it's automating one bill. Maybe it's just telling a trusted friend what's really going on. Third, consider journaling your money thoughts. Not the numbers, the feelings. Get that anxiety out of your head and onto paper. And finally, give yourself grace. Healing your finances isn't just about more income or better habits. It's about rebuilding trust with money and with yourself. If no one's told you this today, you are not your bank balance. You are not a walking overdraft fee. You're someone who's trying, and that matters more than you know. If this resonated, consider subscribing to Finance After Failure. We're not here to preach. We're here to heal. $1, one story, one breath at a time.